Okay, so we've got a vector question. If AB, the vector A to B, is equal to D to C, and E is such a point that OAEC is a parallelogram, then prove that ODEB must be a parallelogram too. Okay, where are we going to start? Right, we're going to start with what we know. If AB is equal to DC, then we know that B minus A has got to be equal to C minus D. Now we can rearrange this equation in a number of different ways, okay? But for now, we're going to move it so we've got the vector B is equal to A plus C minus D, and the vector D is equal to C plus A minus B. Okay, so we'll leave those there. We also have been told in the question that OAEC is a parallelogram. Okay, if it's a parallelogram, which will look like that, then the vector O to A has got to be equal to C to E. Okay, now the vector O to A is just vector A, and the vector that takes you from C to E is E minus C, replicating the rules we've already learnt. If it's a parallelogram, these two sides here are parallel too, so the vector going from A to E has got to be equal to the vector from O to C. Now that should be O to C. Okay, the vector from A to E is E minus A, okay, and the vector from O to C is just C on its own. Rearranging either of these gives us the vector E, so the vector from O to E, okay, has got to be equal to A plus C. Okay, rearrange from there. I can use this, okay, to help me going forward. Now, to prove that ODEB is a parallelogram, okay, I need to be able to prove that O to D, the vector O to D is the same as the vector B to E, okay, and I need to prove that the vector from D to E is the same as O to B. Okay, there's my parallelogram, so I'm proving that these two are the same vector, or the same displacement vector, and these two are the same displacement vector. Okay, O to D is vector D, and the vector from B to E is E minus B. Okay, and the vector D to E is O to B, so D to E is E minus D, and that's vector B. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to substitute the equation I've already made for E, okay, into these two equations, A and B. Okay, so I know that E is A and C, and I'm going to substitute that in here, okay, and it gives me D is A plus C minus B, substituting into there, and B is A plus C minus D. Now, if we go back up to here, okay, because of the proof at the start, AB is DC, we've already proved these exact rules, thus proving that if they're the same, and if OAEC is a parallelogram, then ODEB is a parallelogram too, just in time for dinner.